Okay, so we're gonna go with a rockstar type winged eyeliner look. I'm just gonna set this really quick. I'm just gonna go in with my Basics Matte Essentials palette from Morphe, and I'm just gonna set it with white. You could use powder as well. And I'm just gonna go in. I put the, of course, the jumbo white milk already, and I didn't do my eyebrows. I want to explain the reason is because my mother and my grandmother always said that they didn't do their eyebrows at all in the 70s and the 60s. So they had full brows. So I've seen a lot of pictures from like, so I've seen like a lot of pictures from that era, and they never did their eyebrows or anything. They always had them full. Sometimes they clean them up, but if you were a girl, like we're going for like a Rizzo type look. If you're going to be Rizzo, you're going to have full look. You're going to have a bold eyebrow with a bold eyeliner, or like a rocky eyeliner, because that's what those cool girls had. Now, my mother always was, my mother was a kid in the 70s, but she remembers a lot, so. Okay, and my grandmother one time had a whole conversation about the 70s, so I know exactly the way they looked back then. So a lot of them had really full brows. They didn't pluck their eyebrows, nothing, so that's why mine are full. I just want to explain. A lot of people would be like, oh my gosh, you're not skinny. And I know I have to do them, but my mom swears they never did their eyebrows back then. Like, if they did, they just cleaned it up, but they never did their eyebrows back then, so that's what we're going for. But today you're gonna need, let's see, a really good smoldering brush to get over here. And the reason I have the tape on is because I want it to look like kind of like snatched right here, and I want it, when I put the liquid eyeliner, I want it to look, yeah, very like sharp as a knife. So that's the look we're going for. We're just gonna go in real quick and just put in a little bit of depth right here, and I'm just gonna use the L'Oreal, I think we're gonna go in with Banda Dulce, and this is like a little bit of a deep brown, a little bit like a brown color. I'm just gonna go a dab will do. Yeah, we're gonna go in here. Also, my dog is here, Coco, so she's having one of those days where she just wants to be held. So I think she had a nightmare because she woke up and she was scared. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty good. We're just gonna set that. So there we go. It looks pretty good. And I just washed my brushes, so I feel so accomplished. I'm gonna go in here and give it a little bit of depth. So now you're like, girl, what am I gonna do now? Well, back then they didn't use any glitters or nothing. If they did, it was really quick and really champagne-y. So I'm just gonna go in with a super basic so I've been debating, should I do glitter, should I not? I know back then they did not really do glitter unless you were like a hippie or something, according to my mother. So what we're gonna do is just gonna go in, we're gonna stay at matte. Yeah, leave it matte. Now we're gonna go in with the eyeliner and the gel eyeliner, and let's do that. So I got my gel LA Girl eyeliner. You guys need to get this. This is $4 at CVS. $4 everywhere. HEB, I think it's $4. This is the Shockwave LA Girl Neon Eyeliner. This is amazing gel. Just make sure you do not lose it, because I lost it and I was like, ah! I literally looked for it everywhere because I cannot find it. Just don't lose the top, because I did, and yeah, it like almost dried out. So I was searching everywhere for it. So we're gonna go in with, I think we're gonna take this off. Oh, that's kind of what I wanted, the line right there. Very faint, but this is kind of what I wanted. Okay. All right, so now let's go in with the eyeliner. Now we're gonna go in the eyeliner, and we're gonna do the whole eye. I don't do, as y'all know, I don't go this deep, so we're gonna go in as deep as we can, so my eye doesn't look too small. Go underneath the waterline. Oh, sorry, baby. Okay. So we're gonna go in on this side, do the exact same thing. I think that's good. Okay. Now what are we gonna do? Okay, so we're gonna go into the eyeliner. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it a little closer. There you go. This is gonna be a little thick, as you can tell. Okay, there you go. And there's the sharpness that I wanted to. So let's just go in here. Does that match it? I don't know about y'all, but I'm really into like every. Now that we did the eyeliner, the liquid eyeliner, we're just gonna go in with this one, the gel, and just kind of set it. So we get that extra dark look. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with, I like to go in, this is just me though, I like to go in with not a black, but I like to go in with a dark brown, and just so it doesn't look too harsh. And I feel like the top looks too harsh today, but whatever, I think we're gonna pull it off. So just gonna smoke that out a little bit, and here as well, smoke that out. That looks good. I like that. You know, maybe we should go in with more black. Hold on. Is that how I want it? That's what This is me being real honest with you guys. I'm also using the black and the brown from here. So from the MAC. They say I have this at Ulta. Almost every year they put it on sale, so. Because I know like Rizzo's look is really kind of like she just throws it on, wakes up, does her makeup, and leaves. That's how she looks. So that's what we're trying to achieve here. Like I just threw it on, I was outside smoking, and I just had to throw on my makeup. That's what we're going for. And like my grandmother said, back then everybody smoked like it was nothing. I know. I was like, no way. She's like, yeah, they smoked. Like everybody smoked back then, and like it was nothing. Yeah. And where I'm from, which is the so now I think that's pretty much it. It's pretty big, but once we put on everything, I think it's gonna look better. So let's go and do that. And I know my eyes are kind of small, but with the lashes, they also look big. So yeah. So now I'm just gonna finish up the look, and I'll check in with you guys in a second.